Welcome to Thought for the Day for July the 19th. Our readings are 2 Samuel chapter 3, Jeremiah chapter 9, and Matthew chapter 20. Our thought is, it shall not be so. Events in our world in all countries frequently feature struggles over who is going to take the leadership in a nation. Today in Matthew 20, we read how the mother of two of the disciples came to Jesus to request that these two sons of mine are to sit one at your right hand and one on the left in your kingdom. The parallel passage in Mark's Gospel, chapter 10 and verse 37, shows the two sons were just as much involved in seeking this position of honour. Our Matthew verses show that the rest of the disciples were indignant at these two brothers. In verse 24, they were James and John. The outcome of this is that Jesus spells out a vital principle to all disciples. He called them to him and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be so among you. But whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave, even as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Verses 25 to 28. And so a mother who wanted to boast about the position her sons held, and the disciples who all, at least in their hearts, had a degree of ambition for greatness, were reprimanded. Their way of thinking was immature. It is human nature to want to boast, but that is the opposite of what God desires to see in our minds. Paul made an important point in his second letter to the Corinthians at the conclusion of chapter 10, where we read, "Let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. For it is not the one who commends himself who is approved, but the one whom the Lord commends." The words of God that came to Jeremiah, which we read today, are so appropriate and meaningful. Let's memorize them. "Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man boast in his wisdom. Let not the mighty man boast in his might. Let not the rich man boast in his riches. But let him who boasts boast in this, that he understands and knows me, that I am the Lord who practices steadfast love, justice and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, declares the Lord. Let us also delight in them, and ask ourselves, do we understand and know God? Thank you for joining us for Thought for the Day once more, and we pray that you may boast in your understanding of God today. God bless you.